assignments, doubts, exams. We have got you back. EduPlanner make every chapter easy to understand. Stay tuned, learn more, grow with us.
So in this problem, we have two nickel complexes. One is a tetraamine nickel complex and another one is tetracyanonickel complex. And both of them are a square planar structure. That's why their crystal field splitting will be like this and this. So since both of them have nickel 2 plus as their central metal ion, and nickel 2 plus has an electronic configuration of argon and 3d8. So that means we have 8 electrons in the d orbital of the central metal ion in both cases. But in case of this tetra amine nickel complex, we have ammonia as a ligand, which is a comparatively weaker ligand than this cyano group. And that's why, since we know that for a weak field ligand or a comparatively weaker ligand, the energy gap between the splitted orbitals will be low, and that's why the electrons will be able to occupy all of the orbitals first one at a time. So we have the electrons will take place like this, and then they will pair up. So we now have 5 and then 6, 7, 8. So that means in case of tetraamine nickel complex, we will have 2 unpaired electrons here. And these are the unpaired electrons for which this is a paramagnetic complex. As you know that for being a paramagnetic complex, one complex should have or must have at least 1 unpaired electrons in its d orbitals of the central metal ion. And in case of this tetracyanonickel complex, since cyanide is a strong field ligand, that's why the energy gap between the orbitals will be comparatively higher, and that's why electrons will occupy the lower energy state orbitals first, filling up completely like this: 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means that the energy gap between xy orbital and x square y square orbital is comparatively higher than this one, and that's why electron will not be able to occupy this place or the x square y square orbital. And that's why this tetracyanonickel complex does not have any unpaired electrons, and since it doesn't have any unpaired electron, that's why it's a diamagnetic complex, and this one is a paramagnetic complex.